Hi students, today we will discuss about nested while loop. The definition of the nested while loop is while loop inside the another while loop is known as nested while loop. What it means when you create a while loop, inside that while loop you will going to create one more while loop for that condition, any condition. So this one we will call it as nesting. So if you do the nesting for loop, while loop, or do while loop, anything. So this nesting is very important for further to analyze the conditions. So that's why important here. So while loop inside another while loop is known as nested while loop. So you can able to see the syntax here later. In nested while loop, one or more statements can be included in the body of the loop. Nothing but, so when you create a statement for one while loop, again when you create one more nested while loop, inside that you can able to create more statements. That is the indication over here. So you can see the syntax, very simple syntax you can able to see here. Here while is a keyword, so this is the syntax. You can see this is the syntax. While is a keyword here. So while, so when you come inside here you will going to find the expression or condition. So when you find the condition, if this condition is true, immediately controls follows inside the another nested while condition. Okay, so when this condition becomes true, it enters into the nested while condition. So here if this condition is true, statements will going to be executed which is related to nested while. Again if this condition is false, immediately it will come out of the nested body. Again it will going to execute the outer body of the while condition. Okay, so this is what you can able to see here. Statement S, this statement S is belongs to inner body of nested while. This statement is belongs to outer body of while condition. Okay, so this is the syntax. So you can able to see the flow chart here. So when you start the program, when you initiate the variables, so you can, if the variables are true, whatever the expression you want to mention, if that expression is true, immediately it enters into nested while. You can able to see here. So this condition, it is testing the condition. That's what this. So if this condition is true, immediately it enters into one more nested loop. Again here, if the condition is true, it will going to execute the statements. Again it will going to be enter into the nested while if you do any operations like this, modifications. Okay, until it fails, it will going to be looped over here. So if fails, it will going to end the nested loop. Again it will come back to the main part of the while condition. Again it will going to check. If it is true, again it will going to enter. Same process will going to happen. Suppose if the condition fails here, so directly it will end the execution of the whole part of the while condition. Okay, so this is how your while condition works for nested while loop. Again we will going to see in real scenario about this by writing program. Then when it comes to the real scenario, you can able to see this syntax, that is while condition, while, again condition, again nested while, here nested while, again condition for that nested while, again for the nested while. So you're going to find a statement here. So this is green one. Okay, statement here. Again for this statement is belongs to this one. Okay, outer side of the while. Okay, so this statement executes when this condition is true. Okay, so we will going to see by writing a program. So it will clarifies you so how this works. I will going to take two variables, that is integer apples. Again I will going to declare some value to this. Apple is equal to 1. I will going to take. Again I will going to declare one more, that is oranges. So I don't declare anything here. So just a variable I will want to declare here. Again, now what I do, so I will going to declare the condition for nested while, that is while. First we have to create a while. Again, inside that, just mention the expression here. Suppose apples are less than or equal to 5, I will want to mention. So again, I mentioned this one. I declared the while condition. Just open the body. So inside that, just I wanted to know if it is true. Just I wanted to print something like printf, 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 percentage d. Why? Because apples are the variables here. That is the reason percentage d. I want to give next line again, comma. Variable is what? Apples. Apples. I will want to print. If it is true, it will want to print this line. Okay, fine. Again, I will want to create one more while inside this here. So this is called as nesting. Okay, while again here what I will going to write, just I will going to write oranges here. Oranges. So I will not going to create any expression for that. What I will not going to say anything about the expression here. Just I will going to mention the value. That is the reason why I will going to declare the value. I haven't declared anything about the oranges here. So value is not declared. That's why I'm going to declare the value for oranges. Oranges is equal to 2. So oranges is variable here. Okay. So just I created a variable. So then what I will going to print? I will going to printf 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 again. What I will going to do? I will going to print the oranges here. How many oranges are there like that? Okay. Next line. Again, what is the variable we need to print? That is oranges. So oranges variable I have to print here. Again, so I will going to decrement the oranges here. Just so I wanted to give some extra modification here. That is the reason why what I will going to do. I will going to decrement here. So it is up to your standards whether you wanted to decrement or increment. It is up to you. So just I will going to decrement here. Minus minus oranges semicolon. That is must. You should be very careful with these things. Okay. So then nested while is over. Outside the nested while, this is belongs to outer loop. When you are writing something over here, this is belongs to outer loop. So what I do, print f, print f, print f, yeah, just print like this, red apples, red apples. Okay, next line you print. So this is how you are going to write the program for nested loop. So let me build this one. So no errors, we don't have any errors. Let me run this one. So it's in infinite loop. Let me check it once. So just mention I haven't incremented here. Sorry. So if you want decrement, if you want, I will want to increment here. So just compile. Right. So you can see here. So 1 to 1 red apples or 2 to 1 red apples, like that you are getting. Why you are getting like this? Because see, we mentioned the apples is equal to 1. So explain. Okay. So here, so first what happens here? 1 is less than 5, true. That is the reason why it will going to print this percentage and apples like that. It will going to print like that. So what I am going to say is, instead of making confusion, I will going to say entry here, entry point point to nested loop. Okay, you can see now it's clear. See, so one is nothing but it is printing the apples. One is less than 5. That is a true first entry point. This one is first entry point. So entry point to the nested while loop. That is after entering, it will going to check two oranges. We have declared oranges is equal to 2. So here when it is 2, automatically it will check the condition. So this condition, what is the value of oranges? That is 2. 2. It will going to print 2 oranges like that. Again decrement 2 minus 1. Okay. It will be a decrement. Again 1 oranges it will going to print 2 and 1. This one you can able to see this. 2 and 1. Again, so the condition becomes false. Only just only one decrement we are doing. And that's condition become false. Again, it will come out. Again, it will going to print red apples. You can see this red apples here. Okay. After that, I will going to increment the apples. That is, so we have one. So when you increment, it will become 2. Okay, so now we're going to see the second entry point, this one. So this point is second entry point. This is first point, second entry point, again third, again fourth, again fifth. So at the end it will going to print red apples. It will not going to increment anything like that. So this is how it will going to work. So this is all about nested while loop. Thank you. Thank you.